I want to show you some of my cookies. And I would like to create a pool in this live. I want to see, would you try some of these cookies? Let me just create a poll. Okay. So a couple of days ago, I found a box, some of my cookies that I want to show you today. So I had in mind to create this gallery cookie and show you some of my pieces. These cookies are a couple of years old, 2 or 1 year old. So I will now start. This first one is old, maybe 2 years, I think. So as you can see, it's a little bit damaged here, but it's still fine. And this is like some of my first attempts to create realistic cookies. I have some that are related to Christmas and New Year's theme, and I will start with these. Give me just a sec. I have here this realistic 3D Christmas mailbox that I created like 2 years ago. This was when I wanted to achieve more realistic cookies, some of my first attempts. Also, you can vote in the poll, like, would you eat these if you receive them as gifts, or you would keep them as a gift or as a memory. I want to show you a couple of more that are Christmas related. I have a Santa here. Some of these cookies I preserved in a foil over the years, and some of them I didn't, but they're still looking okay. Let me know in the comments how are they look to you. Maybe they seem a little bit darker than they really are. And let me continue with the New Year's theme. I have 4 cookies regarding Christmas here. This was like some of my starts. This gingerbread man with skates. Feel free to comment which one do you like the most. Also, here is some little Grinch. And I have two little animals here. Little Christmas mouse with a hat. And a sheep with a gift. All of these cookies are 1 or 2 years old and they're still very good preserved. So my idea was for you to vote, would you eat them or definitely not, or maybe keep them. I'm really curious to hear from you guys. I will now carry on. How I progress, I will get into showing you some of my realistic food related cookies that I made. But for now, like the next theme is Halloween. Some of the pieces that I created for Halloween, some of the first cookies. So this is a pumpkin mug with some donut on it. Okay, and let's continue with this skull ice cream. What do you guys think? Would you eat it or definitely just keep it? And I have one more regarding Halloween. Hopefully this one won't scare you. This piece took a couple of hours to create. There are so many details on it, like the teeth, the brain, and blood. I always want to create texture and many details on my cookies. All of them are edible, 100% royal icing and some edible paint. Now I want to continue with some, well, I don't know in which category to put this one, but you can feel free and guess, like, do you know this character? Can you guess it? I can only give you a hint. It's one of the Disney princess. Any clue? Do you have any clue? Which one is it? Which princess this is? Feel free to write in the comments. I would be happy to hear from you. And now I will continue with some other theme. I also have this armchair here that it's really rich in texture. On this camera it's really dark, but actually it's not really. It has so many texture here, and unfortunately I don't know really why, but I'm missing this part of it. I just never got it finished. No really a particular reason for it. And also I have some, one of my friends, she called this cookie tea time. As you can see, there is a lot of details here, like a plate with a towel. The towel is really textured, and it's still good looking after probably 2 years. And now I have some cookies that are realistic food related. These are my first attempts of recreating realistic food. I have here this piece of cake with strawberries, and when it was fresh, it also has this had this glow on it, which made this chocolate more realistic actually. Okay, let's move on with this muffin. This muffin has many details on it. We have chocolate here, some raspberry and macaroons, as you can see. Many of these cookies on average took 2 hours to pipe and to paint as well. I will continue with some donuts. Do you guys like donuts? So I have this piece here painted as realistic donuts. All of these are cookies, 100% edible, made with royal icing. I always tend to create cookies with more details and more texture on them. I think I showed you all of the older pieces that I have. Let me just check. Yes, I definitely did. So now hi Moonlight. What do you think about my cookies? Please let me know in the comments. Oh, some people have voted. Let me see. 100% of people that voted would eat these cookies. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, I will now continue. So Moonlight, these are some of the cookies that I made a year or 2 ago. I just a couple of days before I found them in my basement, so I came up with this idea to make a live about them. So let me know which one do you like the most. But now I also want to show you my newest work. Lately I'm working on realistic cookies, and mostly they are food related. I have some pieces they're not. I will show you them later, but now I want to continue with this tangerine piece here. Let me know what you think. Do you find it realistic or not. I would be happy. Oh, the cake is your favorite. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So I'm trying to, sorry guys. Okay, I will continue now. Maybe I will change the pieces from time to time here just for you to have a better view. Okay, now I will move on. I have here some cinnamon roll. Okay, put it here to just change it a little bit. Awesome. Thank you so much, Moonlight. I really appreciate your opinion. I also have a watermelon here. So these that I'm showing you now are the new pieces that I have done in the last month or two on my channel or on the different social media as TikTok and Instagram. You can actually see how I'm creating them. Thank you, Moonlight, so much for joining, and please subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you so much. Okay, I will now continue with the realistic pieces that I have here. Okay, I have some tiramisu piece here. Let me know what you think. Naznen, hi. Hi, I'm happy to see you here. Feel free to write in the comments what do you think about these pieces. I would be very happy to hear your feedback, guys. That would be awesome. Okay, now I will continue. Also, I have this cutie here. He's not fully related, but he is edible 100%. This doggo cutie here. Guys, feel free to vote. I made this poll asking, would you eat some of these cookies? Feel free to write which one you could or which one you wouldn't eat. Now I have some ice cream here with this gold shine. So many cookies now. To make some space to show you the rest better. Okay, so let's see what do we have here. Okay, guys, I will move on with some sandwich. I have this sandwich here with some cheese. What do you think? Would you eat it or just keep it? Let me know in the comments. I'm very curious to hear from you. I also have bread here. Feel free to write. Do you find it realistic or not? Okay, I have what I have here. I want also to show you some of the cookie transfers that I have. So these will be cookies. I have this piece that's meant for some lab cookie. Okay, and one sugar transfer more or cookie transfer. So this one will be a part of a plate that I wanna create with some salmon, with some sesame seeds and some rice. It will be a part of a cookie that's planned to be a plate with different kind of foods on it. Now I have some croissant. Let me know, would you eat it or just keep it? What do you think? Is it realistic enough for you? I'm really, really curious to hear about it. Feel free to join and say hello, comment on cookies. I would be happy to hear from you guys. And what I have next, I also have some dragon that I made. This was for my subscriber from YouTube. She was so supportive of my channel, always commenting and always watching my videos. So I wanted to surprise her and I devoted her this cookie because she's creating these dragons out of carton. Moving on to some realistic cookies that are left. I also have this ice cream cone here. What do you think, guys? Would you eat it? Or definitely not? On average, every piece of these realistic cookies took 2+ hours to create. Hopefully it won't fall. Okay, we are safe to move on. Yay, here's another look to the sandwich with the cheese on a plate. I also have some coffee beans for you. Hopefully you can see these details here. This coffee sack is really textured and have a lot of beans and also some coffee on it. So what do you guys think? Would you eat it? Okay, I will put it like here for a while. And maybe the watermelon here. Okay. Let me show you one more. Can you guys guess this one? Do you know what this is? It's a pastry. I'm giving you a little bit of as a hint. It's a pastry. Do you know what it is? Okay. So it's an eclair. Let me just put it safely there. Okay. And the last piece that I want to show you today that took me 6+ hours only to paint. She is here. It's a face with so many details on it. And voila, here it is. So this one took 6+ hours only to paint. I'm not aware how much it took to actually sculpt it with royal icing and do all the texture here, but the painting took 6+ hours. She's very detailed, and for now it's cookie transfer, but it will definitely be a cookie on future. Okay, so I will actually I have one more cookie to show you, and this one is painted on live, so you can actually check out the process of painting this cookie on Tima Cookies channel. So feel free to check it out. Here are so many details and a texture as well. Hopefully you can see those ice cream balls. Okay. Feel free to write which one is your favorite. Would you eat them or not? Do they seem realistic to you? I would be happy to hear from you guys. I will go over cookies. So here are some that I made before. Some of them, like this one, is 1+ year old, but these, the more realistic ones that I'm focusing lately, are new. Here is the eclair, guys, and some ice cream cone. And croissant. I also have Santa here. A lot of hand-painted cookies. These are 100% edible, made out of royal icing and paint with edible color. I would like you to check out the details. I really like to work on a texture and on a details a lot to give them this realistic look. I have this teapot here with a plate and a towel. And also I have started some new cookies here and haven't managed the time, like this banana. I'm working on its texture right now, trying to figure out the texture of the banana. And I will show you this piece once more. It's like my latest piece that I made, this face with so many details on it. So tell me, what do you think? Would you eat it? It took 6+ hours only to paint it, plus the time to sculpt it and pipe it with royal icing. So tell me, what do you think? Is it a piece of art for you or just a cookie? Please let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to find out. Would you eat this cookie? So many cookies here. Have to make some space for this one. She's really big. She's around 18 centimeters. And I wanted to show you these pieces of my progress through years, so you can see like how my cookies were 2 years ago, like these here, and these here are from a month or 2 months ago. It's all about taking your time, practice, and with every creation, you're getting better and better. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. For those who will watch this afterwards, feel free to write in the comments which cookie you like the most, which cookie do you find the most realistic one. I would be happy to see that, to get your feedback. Maybe even you can make suggestions. What should I create next? It doesn't have to be food. It can be literally whatever you want, because I wanna create everything, and I'm curious to try different techniques always experimenting and trying out new things to achieve more texture, more details, and more realistic look. I will go over these cookies one more time since here many people right now. So let me show you all of these pieces that I have here. These are some of the older cookies, and now I have here the more realistic ones with so many details, texture, and this one that's the newest right now. I appreciate you guys that you voted. I want to see the results. All of you voted that you would eat these cookies. That's awesome. It's interesting how I I have made a poll not a while ago with a question for this face, like, is it clay, is it cake, or a cookie? And like, I think no one said it's a cookie. Many of people said it's clay, and some of them said it's cake. But no, guys, I promise you, it's a cookie made out of royal icing and edible paint. Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully I will see you in the next live. Thank you so much. Bye bye.